Hi Golden Masters, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 7 of our Revisiting Monster High series. Before we begin, I want to tell you that my channel is not for kids and it is solely made for the adult collectors or for the adults who want to buy these products for their kids. Alright, shall we begin? I think we shall. This is technically the last part because this is our last set of characters that I own that I can showcase to y'all. And let's begin because there's actually quite a couple and I just want to go through them because these are some really good ones. Alright, let's start with Venus McFlytrap. Wow, Venus. Yes, this is a reboot one. Don't hate me, but this reboot one is not the worst. They didn't butcher her, but she does have an original Venus outfit. So here is Miss Venus McFlytrap. She's the daughter of the Flytrap, or the plant monster, I'm pretty sure. She's so cute. Venus was always an edgy ghoul. Like, her hair always had a shaved part in it, and she was like kind of like a rocker theme, but she was an environmentalist and of course wanted to save the planet, and she had like a superpower. She had her pollen of persuasion, which she could get people to do anything, or other monsters to do anything for her, or to save the environment. She never used it for any bad, which is why I do really like Venus. She's a really great character. I love her color scheme. Pink and green just go so well together. Cosmo and One, the vibes. You can't unsee it now. I just love her. I love the teeth on her. Her eyes were beautiful. And these earrings are all from her original doll, so yes, I did have to puncture some holes in this doll because she did not have earring holes. And she always had like vines on her, like bracelets, and around her ankles. And this particular doll had molding for vines. The original doll did not have that, so I did like that the reboot added that. And of course, this is a reboot body, and like I told you, I prefer the reboot body. It's just a lot sturdier. The only thing I don't like about the reboot Venus is that her hands don't pop off and they look a little bit off. Like, you need to push them back in, but that's how they look. It's not the best. Of course, they gave her a necklace that's all vines. This dress is from Coffin Bean Venus and it's beautiful. Her vest says Eco Punk, and that is from her original doll. This bag, which is a reusable bag, is from her original doll. It does open and you can put little stuff in there. This is from the reboot. It's not her pet, but it's technically her pet. It's a Venus Flytrap. And I love these boots. So cute, simple reboot. But you know, they didn't cheapen out on the shoes. You know, it could have had more color, but they're pretty cute and very Venus. So Venus was always kind of edgy and very punk, but still kept a lot of like the sweetness, like, in her, and that's why I love her a lot. Alright, so this is Rochelle Goyle. She is the daughter of a gargoyle and she is stunning. She's very pastel themed and I just love her. So her, Venus, and Rebecca are besties, and I saw them as an alternate trio to Frankie, Claudine, and Draculaura, and I really like them. So I feel like if they were to ever, I'm not saying they should ever do this, but if Monster High were to ever do like a secondary show, these three could be the main characters of that show. And they kind of had their own thing. They had their own book series going on, and which was actually really good. I'm pretty sure I only read the first one, but it was really good. I really enjoy these characters. They're different and they bring so much to the table, and I really love them. Here is Miss Rochelle Goyle. This is a reboot one, but she's still very cute. I think she still has a lot of the elements that made the original Rochelle great. She has red eyes on this one. I'm pretty sure she had teal eyes or pink on her original one. I don't really remember, but she still looks really cute. Since she's the daughter of a gargoyle, you're gonna see a lot of gargoyle themes on her. She has speckled skin, and her skin is very light gray, like stone. And she is Scauresian, the Monster High version of Paris, so she's very French looking as well. I love her hair with this light pink and this light mint color. I love this flower. This is from one of her dolls that she came with Garrett, which we're gonna look at him in a bit. And this oversized flower is iconic. Her ears are so cute and very gargoyle-like. I love her side profile and I love this lip. She does have wings. So a problem with the Rochelle dolls. Rochelle actually had a lot of problems. One of them was her eyes would always be looking in two different directions, or they would just be all sorts of wonky. finding the perfect one that didn't have eye wonk was like finding a needle in a haystack. It was that rare. Also, her wings would always fall off, so mine are actually glued on just so they won't fall off. But here are her wings. They're like stone and they're like cracked. Obviously, she won't be able to fly because, you know, how can a stone creature fly? But, you know, it's the thought that counts. And they're really cute, and I love how much they add to her. This harness is from the reboot doll. And it has some, you know, fleur-de-lis on it. And it has a dragonfly. This dress is from the Scares doll, which is so cute. And I love the print on it. The mesh up here. And all of these cute little details. And the colors that blend together are so nice. Then we go on to more of her skin being speckled. And I love these pink shoes. Similar to the Venus ones, but in pink, with the fleur-de-lis instead. Something that's missing about this Rochelle is that she had clawed hands. So she had like longer nails, but the reboot did not give her that. And her reboot hands don't even have the speckles. So they were kind of cheap on that, which, yeah, that's a reboot for you. And I do love this little gargoyle purse. So adorable. And let's move on to Miss Rebecca Steam. This doll is stunning, y'all. Stunning. I have her pet here with her. This is Captain Penny, and it's like a robot penguin, and I love penguins, so you know I love her. And I love the jetpack on the back. So Rebecca is the daughter of Hezekiah Steam. She was created by him, and she's a robot, a steampunk robot, so you're gonna see that aesthetic on her. I love the color of her metal, because it's not skin. I love the color of her metal. It's very copper, and her color scheme is just everything. So I have a lot of mixed in elements from different Rebecca outfits with this doll, and I'll tell you what's from what. Her hair is iconic. I love her hair. This like blue, midnight blue with a royal blue and black mix. It's everything. She does have a different hair texture than the other dolls. I hate this hair texture because it's so hard to work with, but at least the front looks good. Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about her accessories and everything. I do love her bangs, and she has these goggles from her original doll. This bracelet is also from her original doll. And her whole body, you're gonna see bolts on her, gears, very robotic looking. Her face is amazing. She has gears in her eyes, and I just love all the bolts like around her head, and it literally goes throughout her whole body because Monster High is that detailed. Then we have this dress from her Coffin Bean doll, and I love this like little heart right here. That's steampunk. I gave her jacket from her original doll, and then it goes on to the skirt, which is really cute and very steampunk, and I love this fabric and everything. This right here is from the Dracubecca doll, and right here she has a little bit of coffee, you know, to spill. Then we go on to her shoes, which are the most epic Monster High shoes ever. These are jetpack shoes, and the details are everything. And of course it has like the jetpacks at the bottom. These are the coolest Monster High shoes ever. They're just simply the most iconic. On the back of her legs, she has gears that rotate. And if you remove her clothes, she has a heart over her chest, like a little heart just molded in there. And that is so cute. I love Rebecca so much. She's kind of a really important character in the movies. She's had a lot of roles where she's been like the main character. And I do love that because Rebecca is stunning. And I didn't mention it with this one, but this one has pretty iconic makeup. Just like the double eyeshadow moment right there. Look how gorgeous that is. I absolutely adore that. All right, the next one is Mr. Garrett Duroc. This is Garrett. This is Rochelle's the man, and he is from Scares. He never came over to Monster High, but he spent his days in Paris waiting for Rochelle to come back. Of course, the love story the love story. I do love them a lot. They are a really, really cute couple. And Garrett is just great. They came in a 2-pack that was exclusive to Toys R Us. And I remember my sister taking me to Toys R Us so I can go get them. And she bought them for me. And that was everything because I love Garrett a lot. He is so cute. I love that they never cheapened out with the boys and they gave him so many accessories and such a good outfit. He is so cute. This was near the end of Monster High, but the details are still there for him. I love his green eyes, and he does have like a darker stoned skin, but he still has the speckles. Of course, the gargoyle ears. He has an earring, and his hair is beautiful. It's like this blue and teal mix. And I still kept the gel with the swoop-de-doo, and he just still looks phenomenal. His eyes did have like a lot of green over them, and I did remove it with acetone because I just didn't like that much green on him. It was too much. Then we go on to his outfit. Of course, he has wings as well. His aren't cracked, so you know, he's been taking care of himself. And I love his top. It's a one piece, but it's kind of like this leathery jacket fit with this cute scarf. The scarf is a separate piece and it has like spider webs on it. And it has kind of like a teal shirt poking out from the bottom. Of course, it's one piece though. Then he has this wilting flower that he's going to give to Rochelle. Look at that. It's beautiful. Of course, he has clawed hands. You know, Rochelle's supposed to have them as well, but of course the reboot didn't have that for her. Here are his pants. They're pretty simple, but still have like a cute little design on them. And here are his shoes, which were a new mold because this flower is the one that matches Rochelle's on the top of her head. They're pretty cute. There's nothing at the bottom of these. But I'm so glad they were able to make him before Monster High ended because he's so cute and he deserved it. I do wish he came over to Monster High so they can be a couple together because they would slay the halls of Monster High. Speaking of couples I love, all right, let's go on to Invisibility. This is literally one of my favorite boy dolls ever. I love him so much. I had to buy him again because my other Billy was a mess. I still own him, but he was a mess. Here is this Invisibility. This is kind of like a brand new Invisibility. His joints are all stiff and everything. He's just beautiful. Him and Jackson are definitely my favorites. And no, him, Jackson, and Deuce are my favorites. And definitely the guys that I would want to date if I were at Monster High. Look at him. He is stunning. I love the color blue. So I'm kind of partial to his color scheme. This is Invisibility, and he is the son of the Invisible Man. So you know the movie The Invisible Man. Remember that guy? Yeah? That's his dad. No, I'm kidding. No, he's not. He's not evil. But I love Invisibility. So he can turn invisible on the show. His hair on the show is not like this. It's more like of a Garrett style, kind of. I wish they would have gone through with that. I can try to cut this, but I don't know if I trust my hair cutting skills. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I love Invisibility's skin color. It's like this white, pale skin color. And he has these gorgeous gray eyes. And his face is so stylized and stunning. What Monster High did one April Fool's was they teased that they were going to make Invisibility. And they showed the box of him. And he wasn't in there. He was just invisible. But they ended up not making him. But a couple years later, they did make him. And I'm glad they did because he's worth it and I love him. I love his beanie up here. It's so freaking adorable and I love this blue. This is also the same beanie that my Gigi has if y'all watch that part because it looks cute with her outfit and I'm glad I got another one so now Billy can have his hat back. Billy has earrings and he has a watch on this hand and a bracelet on this hand with a key on there. Let me show you. Is it a key? Yes, it's like a small key on there. Then for his top, so the cool thing about his top, everyone's Billy is going to be different because depending on how they cut the fabric, you're going to get different colors of it for his jacket. So this Billy is mainly blue and that's the type of Billy that I was always wanting. So when I was going to buy another Billy, I was like, I want one that's mainly blue because my other one had like no blue on it and only black. So I'm glad I was able to get one with like the blue cuffs and like the mainly blue overall because it's gorgeous and I love this cut of it. So Billy has this nice little sash with like a little pocket bag in there It's really cute. He has this nice white belt. And these nice kind of capris. Are these called capris? These aren't shorts. Shorts would be like right there. Are these capris? I think so. I don't know. But they're cute and I love the print on them. And he has these shoes, which are black and white. And his legs are translucent, y'all. They fade into like this translucent blue. How iconic. My other Billy, right here, the paint would scratch. So you need to be careful with him because you don't want the paint scratching off. The next doll is Mascara Screams, and this is Invisibilly's ghoul friend. I love this couple so much. They weren't in the show too much, but I do appreciate them, and I love their color scheme, like green and blue. I love those colors together. She is a daughter of the Banshee, so she can read minds. This is a really cool doll, and I love everything that they did with her. Right now, she is on a Monster High reboot Frankie body because, like I said, I prefer that body. And they didn't make a Scara reboot doll, so that's why she's on this body. I just need to erase the bolts and stuff on her so, you know, she looks more like Scara. But here she is. Scara Screams is iconic. This doll right here gives me major 60s vibe or Ariana Grande vibes because she has that high pony. She has no eyes, so all you see is that white. And I love the eyeshadow. I love her lips. I'm pretty sure she might have been Scottish. I don't know. She's definitely from overseas. I just don't remember where exactly she was from. She had pointy ears and she had jet black hair. That's something that I loved about her. And something about her hair texture, it just, I don't know, it's so soft. I love her hair texture. I wish all dolls had this type of hair. Then we go on to her dress, which has screaming faces on it. How iconic is that? I love that. And I love this cute little white belt. And then we go on to the boots, which are iconic. And if you look at the bottom of the boot, details don't stop there. She has a Monster High Schoolette. I love her glasses as well because it gives her that like 60s look. And this is from her I Love Fashion doll. This doll was originally a Comic-Con exclusive doll. And so Monster High wanted to release her so everyone had a chance to get her. So they made an I Love Fashion version of her. Next up is Miss Operetta. Operetta, no last name. So she's the daughter of the Phantom of the Opera. Her earrings are missing because Ruby from Rainbow High has them, but you know, she's supposed to have earrings. My Operetta is a disaster. She's looking a little greasy, let's just say that. But the essence of the doll is so great. I do have to buy a new one of her. She's just very greasy. Her hair is not how it used to be. It's definitely not in the original style. I took that down. She has this guitar that's iconic and it opens and it's like shaped like a coffin, and I love the red and white color on there. Then she has this pet, which is, oh my god, Memphis Daddy-O Longlegs. I remembered his name, and he's very like 60s, I think. I don't know my eras, but I think like the Grease age 60s. He has like a cute little tie. He's a cute little spider. And he has a cute little comb in his hair. I love him. Memphis is an icon. We gotta stand Memphis. Now let's talk about this doll. I'm pretty sure I still own all her accessories and they're all on her right now, except the earrings because Ruby stole them. But let's go on to this doll. This character was always kind of shady, always throwing shade. She wasn't a villain, but she was just like, I'm here, I'll help, I guess. I feel like she was always shady. I don't know. And I think she had a thing for Deuce at one point, which Cleo, of course, didn't approve of because that's her man, Stir. And, you know, Operetta is really cool, though. I love everything about her. So she has this light purple skin, and her eyes are kind of this dark gray color. I love the makeup on this one. She has very thin brows. I love the red lips, the beauty mark, right? Her hair is this red and black color. The original hairstyle was a lot better than what this is right now. Please excuse me, Operetta. She always had a mask over her eye and on the side. Do you see this? This is engraved in her skin and it goes throughout her whole like arm and everything and body. These are musical notes, or oh my gosh, what's it called? Staffs, I think, and cliffs. I don't know, but very music related. And it goes all the way into her body, into her back, and it goes into her arm. It is so beautiful. It's like a tattoo and kind of edgy for Monster High to do, actually. All right, so her top consists of this jacket that kind of has like a velvety collar, a scolette button, and piano keys as the cuff, and some spider webs on there. Then her top is this, is it like a chia print? What is that print called? Henna? I don't know. I forgot the name of that print. But it's this purple print that's really nice. I like it. And she has this belt with a spider web and musical notes on there and a musical note like hanging chain. She has a dice ring on her. Look at that cute little ring. That's a die. And on this side she has a piano keys. Then on this arm, of course, the tattoo keeps going and it has red and black colors on there. The earrings that she had were also dye. And here are her shoes, which are pretty iconic. They kind of have this ribbed cuff up top that kind of looks like a sock. Then you go onto the shoe and there's this thing. Oh, the name of it escapes me. It's been a while since I've been in choir. But this is here. It's kind of like, it's not a note. It's the beginning of the music. I forgot the name, but it's cute. And here you get her boots, which are iconic, and they have a spider up front with a note on it as well. She came out at the same time as Toralei and Nefra. They released at the same time, and I made the mistake of getting her and not Toralei because that is still the biggest Monster High regret I have in my life, that I did not get the basic Toralei and I got Miss Operetta. Is she worth it? Yes, but I could have gotten her later because I never found that Toralei ever again. And now I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money to get that Toralei. Alright, next up we have Miss Catty Noir, a very, I would say, important character towards the end of Monster High. She had a whole movie that revolved around her. Catty Noir is the daughter of a werecat, and she's a pop star. She's our Ariana Grande of Monster High. She is iconic. I love her. Her first original doll was a very deluxe doll that was released at Toys R Us first, I'm pretty sure. Maybe she was an exclusive there. And she looked a lot like Ariana Grande. And this one is her Scaremaster one. So she did come to the school because she originally didn't go to Monster High, but then she started going. And this was her new look for school, which is really cute. And this look is kind of very Lady Gaga-like. Now that I'm looking at it, that's exactly what it's reminding me of. Very poker face with the long hair with bangs. She has werecat ears, and I'm pretty sure these are picks that are as earrings, and they're all different colors, and there's 3 of them. Then you get her gorgeous face. Her skin is a matte black. It's beautiful. In a nice contrast to like Katrine or the other werecats that are orange and like a gray color. So I love that we're getting all those colors. I love her eyes that are pink. Oh, they're beautiful. She has gorgeous eyeshadow. Her nose is painted pink and her lips are also pink. I love the color of her hair. It's kind of like a fuchsia and it has some lowlights in here mixed in as well. And it's nice and soft. She has these gloves, and of course she has the claws. She has these gloves that are pink. And her lucky number is number 13, which is an unlucky number for us. But in Monster High, it's a very lucky number. So she had a number 13 choker, and she has this top that's iconic. And it looks like shattered glass, which is a theme that her first doll had as well. And she has this cute little nice little wraparound belt that has a little cat on it. And this Monster High purse that's a scolette and it has little ears on it as well. How cute. It does open. For the longest time I had a Skittle in there. A couple years back I did eat it. I'm okay. I love these leggings. They are so stinking cute. They have nice little, they're pink and they have silver glitter in there as well. And I love the cuffs on them. They're adorable. Then we go on to her shoes, which has that same shattered glass theme, and they're chrome and gorgeous. Oh, Caddy always had some of the best shoes. She does have a tail as well, and she's just an icon. We have to stand Miss Caddy Noir. I wish they released a Pharaoh doll because she was the main character of Boo York, Boo York, which is the musical movie. So good. And I wish they released a Pharaoh because that was her man's, but they didn't, which is sad. They could have done a 2-pack. They released so many Caddy dolls for Boo York, but not her man, which is tragic. They could have cut one Caddy doll for him. All right, next up we have this absolutely ginormous doll, but not as big as our last one. Here is Miss Astronova. I'm pretty sure she's the daughter of the aliens or of the comet or something. I don't know. She only showed up in Boo York, and she's so cute. So there are 2 variants of this doll. This is the lighter one. I wanted the darker one, so when I bought her, I ordered the darker one, but the person apparently had multiples and gave me the lighter one, which is tragic. But she's cute. At least I have her, and I could still always get that other one. She looks so cool. She has a nice astrological look to her and very alien-like. Look how long these fingers are. She can do that thing that I can't do. My finger does not do that. My finger just, it don't. I love her eyes, all the stars and the galactic look on her eyes. That blue eyeshadow looks like a comet. She has like stars on her skin. This helmet is for the playset that she comes with, but it looks so cool. She has this kind of like music headset. Then for her outfit, she has this cute little like crystal bodice piece that goes into a collar, and her outfit, it has like constellations on it, and it trails in the back, kind of like a crystal. And then her shoes are very crystal-like and iconic. They're beautiful. And her whole skin, it's kind of like a crystal. She is shorter like Howleen and all the little sisters of Monster High. So she came with this big old playset that if you turn on, I'm gonna have to show y'all this, and you play music, the light would turn on, but I'm not gonna show you the music feature. I'm gonna show you this. So you would be able to set her here, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, she's so cool. Oh, she's floating in midair. Let me pull y'all closer. Do you see that space? Homegirl is literally floating. Just so you know. That's a floating doll. Have you ever seen that before? Is that the coolest place that you've ever seen in your life? Yeah, I also think so. Next up is this gigantic Monster High doll. Holy jeez. Alright, so this is Miss Calliope Jellington, a huge Monster High doll. If you put her right next to a Monster High, the regular Monster High goes up to like her thigh, maybe like her hip. This doll is humongous. I love her so much. She's definitely one of my favorite Monster High dolls I own, and I just think she's an icon, a legend, and I adore her. So she's the daughter of Unknowns, but we can assume she's like the daughter of the Blob or something. She was introduced in the Monster High Freak du Chic line, which is like the circus line. That line, some of the best dolls were made in that line. Incredible, incredible theme and everything. And she had like a cute little story, an arc. Here she is. She's ginormous, and she's like the ringleader, or, you know, she has a lot of circus themes to her. Her makeup is very circus-like. In her eyes, she has kind of like radioactive signs. I love this lip color. And the eyeshadows, everything. Her hair looks delicious. There's like yellow and pink in there. I have curled this. Some of the curls have fallen out, but this was curled at one point. And it's beautiful. Some of these curls still look good, you know? She has this cute little calliope up here. Calliope, get it? Calliope Jellington. This is a calliope. See the theme? I love it. It kind of has a little face, and the teeth are the keys of the piano, and the calliope has faces on it screaming. She has earrings that are kind of like film reels. And it has a skullette right there, that's a little heart, and her ears are dripping. Then the rest of her body is kind of dripping as well. She has a lot of articulation, and she's like fully double jointed, so she has as much movement as kind of like a Rainbow High, maybe more. I love this neck piece right here. It's so freaking adorable. And it says 816 on there. It has like spider webs. Then her dress is beautiful. I love how cute this is. It's a very circus theme with a red, yellow, black, and white. And it looks kind of like a circus tent. I love the radioactive signs on there. No other Monster High would have this, so this is very stylized for her. I love the underlayer of the black and white. Then we go on to her legs that are also dripping, and just to show you her articulation, she does that. And you can like shift her legs to the side. There's so much you can do with her. And these shoes are another pair of one of the most iconic Monster High shoes. That's a dead horse on a carousel. How iconic. And then the front looks kind of like a carousel seat, I guess. It's very cute. Oh, Calliope is everything. And she came with like a humongous oversized Monster High stand. Because why not? Because why not? That doll is absolutely iconic. I adore her so much. I love everything that she stood for. And I love that she like represented tall people and people who are different. Another theme of Monster High that I did absolutely adore. Anyways, let me know who was your favorite from this video. So many great characters are in this video. Alright everyone, thank you for joining me on this penultimate part of the Monster High journey. And the next part should be the grand finale. And I'm so excited, but kind of sad. But don't be sad, because later in the year, we should be getting some Monster High re-releases of the first wave dolls, which I can't wait to get and show off to y'all. Anyways, I will see y'all later. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when my next video goes up. I hope y'all have an excellent day. Bye!